you're in trouble.
Winifred? Is that you? I've been looking everywhere for you.
He's watching you. He'll say he's a friend, but don't trust him.
Who is? What are you talking about? And where have you been? I tried to find you,
Don't lie to me, Ivy. You didn't want to find me.
No! That's not true! Winnie, please don't go. I'm sorry!
Look at what's become of me, Ivy! Because of you!
Are you okay, Ivy?
Yes, I was dreaming. I'm fine.
Are you sure? That looked like a nightmare to me.
Lottie, that last sketch you gave me nearly caught fire.
Robin and Kevin said they'd meet us on the train. Shall we get on board?
Sure. We'll catch up with you in a minute. I went to Azkaban last week to visit my mother.
Oh my! Was it scary?
Cold, silent, lonely. 'Twas awful. They say it was worse when the Dementors were guarding the gates, but I can't imagine how. My mother tried to be strong, but I could tell she's having a difficult time. I wish I could help her.
How much longer will she be there?
At least a year. It's so unfair. She didn't do anything wrong. The Ministry just wanted to make an example of her because of N.O.T.M.E and all their public displays. They're embarrassed by the bad publicity. Now anyone who performs magic in front of a muggle is going to pay the price.
Like your mother. I'm so sorry, Daniel.
I wish there was something we could do.
Without changing the law, there's nothing to do. But I think my sister took it worse. She said someone was spying on us. I think she was just being paranoid, but then I thought I saw someone following me earlier. I'm just glad to be going back to school.
We better get ready. The train will be leaving soon.
Did you hear? Someone's got a Firebolt Supreme!
Really? A firebolt?
A Firebolt Supreme! Elliot Evers saw them taking it off the train last night. If that were my broom, I wouldn't let it out of my sight. Hey, what happened to your face?
Oh, just a little unpacking accident. I didn't realize unpacking was so dangerous. It is when it's a firebolt that doesn't want to hold still.
The Firebolt Supreme is yours?
Yes, my mum wants me to try out for the house Quidditch team. I'm not very good, especially on the firebolt.
Then I'll train you. You'll be flying circles around the competition in no time.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Robin. You can try the firebolt too, if you want.
I'm just excited. When do you want to start? How about this weekend?
Well, I suppose we could start sooner.
We've still got 20 minutes before potion starts. Let's go!
Aren't we all going to Hogsmeade this weekend?
Oh yes, I can't wait. I've been dreaming about butterbeer all summer.
This place is wonderful, and we're not even breaking the rules to be here like last year.
Speaking of broken things, how many bones do you think Kevin will break learning to fly that broom of his?
That's mean. I'm sure Robin will have him flying like a champion in no time. She's really quite good.
Hey, who's that with Professor McGonagall?
They're from the Ministry. Lottie saw them walking with Professor McGonagall this morning. She also overheard one of them mention N.O.T.M.E before they went into McGonagall's office.
That's interesting. Do you think they're trying to recruit McGonagall to catch N.O.T.M.E?
Possibly. Or perhaps they're looking for suspects.
At Hogwarts?
Maybe. Think about Gorski. So an anarchist in our midst seems possible. Daniel?
I think my sister was right. We're being watched.
What?
Don't both look at once. There's a goblin. He's been spying on us since we got here.
He looks more interested in his fire whiskey to me.
Trust me, I caught him staring our way more than once. He must have been the one following me at the train station.
Do you recognize him?
But there is something familiar about him, like a memory from a long time ago. Let's follow him.
Are you mad? He might be dangerous.
All the more reason to find out what he's up to. Come on, or we'll lose him.
Are you sure he came this way?
Maybe he's hiding.
He wasn't clever enough to avoid us following him, was he?
Unless he does know.
Maybe we should head back to the castle.
Wow! Looks like somebody bought out all of the Weasleys' wildfire whiz-bangs.
I don't think those are fireworks. Look out!
Something's wrong. Look! The branches are catching fire!
It must be the goblin. There he is!
That's not a goblin. He's much too big.
And that mask! I've never seen anything like it. I think my arm is broken.
We better get you to the matron. She can fix it.
What do you think you're doing?
Professor Longbottom?
Someone was attacking us.
We fought him, but he got away. He was wearing a white mask. And there was also a goblin.
You fought a masked wizard and a goblin.
Just the wizard. The goblin disappeared before the fighting started.
Did anyone else see you?
No, it was just us.
So much damage. And you're hurt.
My arm is broken.
We better get you to the hospital wing. You two can tell your tale to the headmistress. Wait, what is that?
There's writing on it.
What does it say?
It says, my spies see all, and right now they see you. If you'd rather not meet an end most tragic, return that which you stole and unlock all magic. It's from N.O.T.M.E.
There you are. How's your arm, Ivy?
Better. What did I miss?
The Ministry people were not pleased to hear about the message from N.O.T.M.E. They think it's a threat against them.
There's going to be an investigation. That's why they sent for you. They want to question us at the same time.
Question us? Do they think we had something to do with it?
I'm sure the Ministry will try to blame us for this, just like they blamed my mother for something she didn't do.
Oh, hello, Professor Dumbledore.
Hello there. We've met before, haven't we?
Yes, sir. 2 years ago. We came here to, borrow the pensive.
Ah, yes, I remember. And here you are again, looking every bit as troubled as you were during your first visit.
This is new trouble.
Ministry trouble.
Good for you.
Excuse me? How is that good?
Well, It's been my experience that a rebuke from the Ministry most likely means you're doing something right.
Ah, Miss Warrington, you're here. Good. This is Lindarina Crane. She works in the Ministry's improper use of magic office and would like to ask you a few questions.
Yes, a brief interrogation will do. First, you two may have your wands back. Miss Warrington, if I might borrow yours a moment. An incarcerous spell. Very impressive for a witch of your age. But not particularly useful if your intention is to incinerate a tree.
I was not intent on any such thing.
Yes, I know you weren't, and neither were your friends. Of course, you might have been involved in some way.
We weren't.
Yes, I believe you. You were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or perhaps it was the right time, as you seem to have stopped the villain mid-deed. Bravo. You claim the suspect was wearing a white mask with distinctive markings, correct? Can you draw this for me? Yes, that's definitely not me. And we're so close. All we need to do is simply track the suspect back to their classroom and collect our confession.
I'm sorry, but did you say classroom? Are you suggesting another student is involved?
Don't be ridiculous. Clearly it was a professor.
A Hogwarts professor? That is ridiculous.
Is it? Were you aware that nearly all of N.O.T.M.E's demonstrations have occurred during school holidays?
Well, no, but we're not on holiday now, are we?
You are not, but this particular demonstration occurred at Hogwarts. Coincidence? I think not. I only require access to the staff, students, classrooms, grounds, and all miscellaneous magical creatures found on the premises.
Is that all?
Yes, that should do, for now.
Well, go on then. You're dismissed.
You were right, Ivy. N.O.T.M.E is at Hogwarts.
Crane certainly thinks so. Although it sounds like she was convinced of that before she arrived.
And that's why we need to watch her. If we don't, another innocent person might end up under the Ministry's thumb.
There you are. Prophet. 3 students at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry were cleared of all charges after initially being suspects in a brazen attack in Hogsmeade. According to lead investigator Lindarina Crane, the dangerous display was undoubtedly the work of the anarchist organization known as N.O.T.M.E, despite the fact that no Muggles were present to witness the event.
Clearly, the Prophet does not approve of the Ministry's handling of the N.O.T.M.E scandal.
You see? They're looking for someone to blame to appease the press. It would have been us if they could have twisted the truth.
Sounds to me like someone's upset they didn't get their picture in the paper. Poor little Danny Page, still not famous.
Lay off, Cassandra.
Oh my! Look at that!
Good morning, class. Today, I have something very special to share with you. Mimbulus Mimbletonia. It's a hybrid, in fact. They don't normally grow this large.
If we're lucky, it'll bloom this spring, which is a very rare occurrence indeed.
It smells awful!
Oh, yes. Quite dreadful. It's the pustules. which I strongly advise not touching unless it's always been your desire to be covered in stink sap. Of course, once the plant becomes familiar with you, it's quite friendly. Or, if you're on maintenance duty, at least wearing protection.
Like, say, a mask.
May I help you?
Yes, Professor Longbottom. Is it?
It is, Miss Crane. I'm surprised you don't remember me.
Oh, I know who you are, Professor. It's hard to miss a hero of the Battle of Hogwarts.
That's not what I meant. We were at school together. You were 3 years ahead, but still found time to laugh at my occasional misfortune, more than once as I recall.
Now, as I understand it, you were the first on the scene once the smoke had cleared. Is that correct, Professor?
I arrived just as the fire had subsided, yes.
Interesting. And what were you doing in Hogsmeade?
I was headed to the Three Broomsticks. Is that a crime?
No, of course not. Odd that you chose the path you did. So close to the square, so far from the tavern.
It wasn't Professor Longbottom. It was the other wizard.
Yes, the man in the mask, who you described as tall, broad-shouldered, and quite adept with a wand. Where is your wand, Professor? I might want to take a look at it.
Ooh, be careful, Miss Crane. I don't think it likes you. As for my wand, the last few spells I cast all went toward mending the damaged tree in Hogsmeade.
How convenient. I'll be back.
I think you better go before Miss Crane thinks we're conspiring together.
I can't believe she suspects Professor Longbottom.
She suspects everybody. Oh, look, it's an owl.
For me? I never get post.
I thought no one knew about your family.
So did I. Apparently I was wrong.
Maybe there's a note. Check on the back.
It's an address in Hogsmeade and a message.
What does it say?
It says, "Come alone." That's the goblin we saw before. He was spying on us.
What do we do now?
He's only expecting Daniel, right? We can sneak up behind him and then... Hey, why aren't you paying attention?
Run!
Where do you think you're going?
Daniel Page and Associates. My name is Victor Gridley. Welcome to my humble abode. I trust you found your way without incident.
No trouble. Until we were attacked.
Perhaps next time you'll follow instructions and come alone.
Don't count on it. Wherever he goes, we go.
Feisty! I like her. As for you, Daniel, you're bigger than when last I saw you. As I recall, you spent most of my visit hiding behind your mother's robes. Quite proud of you, she was. Had big plans. It's a shame how things turned out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come now, Daniel, there's no need to hide who we are. A certain moral flexibility is nothing to be ashamed of. Kalina knew that. It's what made her a first-class criminal.
My mother is not a criminal.
No. She earned herself a holiday in Azkaban for being an upstanding citizen, did she?
It's the Ministry's fault. Because of their ridiculous laws about performing magic in front of muggles. They needed someone to blame, so they sent her to Azkaban. She's innocent.
Spoken like a true criminal.
What do you want?
Only what is mine, my dear. Kalina owes me a debt. Perhaps you've seen a coin like this?
It's the coin you showed us last year.
I made it, as I made the one I gave to your mother. It's meant to remind her of the debt she owes, which, as you can see, is long overdue. Now, as she is presently unavailable, I would like her son to pay it.
I don't have any money.
Of course you don't. That is why I have a task for you.
I'm not going to do your dirty work.
No, my boy, these hands are clean. I am merely a procurer of very special, sometimes hard-to-find items. I'm simply a businessman.
You're a thief. You probably want me to steal something from Hogwarts that you can't get to. That's it, isn't it?
You're half right. I do need your access, and the item in question is indeed very special. It's a key, a skeleton key, capable of unlocking any door, be it magical or muggle. But you won't be stealing it. You'll be returning it to its rightful owner, me.
Are you saying that someone stole this key from you and hid it at Hogwarts?
Not just the key, but the thief as well. One of your professors, no doubt. I don't have a name, but I do know he or she is a member of N.O.T.M.E. I tracked the scoundrel to Hogwarts, but was unable to secure a name. The fireworks display was simply an attempt to force them into the light.
You pretended to be the Order so that the real N.O.T.M.E would expose themselves.
And had you not got in the way, my associates would have learned the fool's identity. That task now falls to you. I don't care how you do it. I read about the Ministry's investigator. Follow her if you must. I want the culprit and my key.
I already told you I'm not going to help you.
No? Don't you want to help your family? Help your mother and your sister?
You leave Esme alone. She's not even a witch.
Which means it's up to you to protect her by whatever means necessary. Don't be afraid of who you are, Daniel. Embrace it. Good boy. Do not attempt to alert any of your professors, because I will find out. And just in case you're still not convinced... It's been difficult for their kind since they joined forces with you-know-who and lost. The Ministry refused to let them return to Azkaban, leaving most to wander. I found this one in a very dark corner of London and made a deal with him. He helps me with persuasion, and I make sure he gets a square meal now and then. If you don't want your sister to join us for tea, bring me what I ask for.
He has a Dementor. What are we going to do?
We do what he says. We find N.O.T.M.E and get back this key.
All while keeping Crane from finding it first. This is not going to be easy. Maybe we should tell a professor. Or better yet, the headmistress. Professor McGonagall will know what to do.
No! You heard what Gridley said. We can't risk him going after Esme. Plus, if we tell someone, the whole school will find out my family is in prison, and that is the last thing I want.
Would it really be so bad if people knew?
Yes, it would never be the same.
Kevin is definitely getting better at flying.
You're right. He hasn't fallen off his broom once today.
Exactly. What about Crane, Daniel? Is she still talking to that group of fifth years?
Yes. Did either of you find out anything else about what she's been up to?
I asked Gossamer to watch her, and he hasn't reported anything surprising. He does say she follows Professor Longbottom wherever he goes.
I hate this. If we could just tell Crane, she'd stop pestering the professor.
Maybe, but we still need to find the key. Don't worry, Ivy. No one's going to get hurt, I promise.
Did you see that? Kevin did a full spin without throwing up. I'm so proud of him. We're going to practice with some Quidditch equipment now. Throw me that quaffle, will you?
Sure, that sounds like fun. Here, catch!
What's this? Quidditch practice? You don't mind if I examine your ball, do you?
No, but it's just a quaffle, isn't it?
Indeed it is, although it never hurts to check. Tell me, have any of you witnessed any unusual happenings on or around or above the Quidditch pitch?
What do you mean by unusual?
Out of the ordinary, uncommon, abnormal, atypical, unexpected. Shall I go on?
No, we haven't seen anything.
Disappointing. Do keep an eye open for anything unusual. Preferably 2 eyes. Good day.
Who do you think she was watching? Who else is flying today?
It's mostly just been Kevin and me. And Elliot Evers, of course, but he's always training. He's so good. Oh, and Professor Longbottom stopped by as well.
Just like Gossamer said.
Maybe. Robin, I think Kevin has already found the golden snitch.
What? The snitch is still in our trunk.
Here he is! I found him!
Oh, Kevin! Are you alright? Speak to me!
I think I fell. Gravity and all that. Did I snatch the snitch?
That wasn't our golden snitch.
I know. I didn't see where the other snitch came from, but when he tried to catch it, he got smacked in the head by an errant bludger, which also wasn't ours.
Came out of nowhere. My face hurts.
Oh, you poor dear. I should take him to see Madame Pomfrey, but I don't see his broom.
You're worried about his broom?
It's a Firebolt Supreme!
Take him to the hospital. We'll find the Firebolt.
Come on, Kev. I'll take care of you.
What's that? It's a bludger. This must be what hit Kevin. That's odd.
I found the firebolt!
What are you doing here?
Sorry, we were just looking for this.
Young witches and wizards should not venture into the forest alone. It is not safe.
We'll be going then, Mr.
My name is Bane. Come, I will show you the way.
Here's the snitch.
No, child, don't!
Get back, you foul thing! Back, I say!
How do you feel?
Tired and sore. What happened?
You and Daniel were bitten. Madame Pomfrey says you didn't take on much venom, so you should be fine. She wants you to stay here tonight as a precaution.
How did we escape? Did someone else show up to help?
Elliot Evers. He arrived just in time.
Elliot saw the whole thing from above and flew down to help. He saved us.
Saved us? Or was spying on us?
Daniel, are you all right?
Esme? What are you doing here?
They told me you were hurt. What's happened? Can you walk? Do you need the nurse?
I'm fine, really. It was just a few spiders. Wait, how did you even get here?
They sent someone, a big fellow. What does that matter? What were you even doing in the Forbidden Forest?
That was my fault. It was my bludger that knocked your friend out of the sky.
So why did you throw it at Kevin in the first place?
I didn't. That bludger is charmed to follow a particular golden snitch wherever it goes so I can practice alone. I lost the snitch in the sun, and before I could find it again, your friend had grabbed it.
If it wasn't for him, I'm not sure we would have made it out alive.
Thank you so much. I don't know what I would do if something happened to Daniel. He's all I've got left.
I can take care of myself.
No, you can't. You barely seem able to keep yourself alive, Daniel. Oh, what am I going to do with you? Elliot, may I have a word with you? In private?
I don't trust him. He just showed up to save us, and now here he is, making friends with my sister.
Relax, Daniel. Elliot is just trying to help. Now, get some rest. You both need it.
No, Mom, don't leave me. Where am I?
You're still in the hospital. You were dreaming again about Mum and Dad. You need to let them go. They're criminals, remember?
Not Mum. It wasn't her fault. It was an accident.
Oh, Daniel, what am I going to do with you? I've tried so hard to take care of us, and you want to throw it all away fighting monsters and sticking up for them.
I'm sorry, Esme. You mean everything to me. You're all I've got left too.
That's not true. You've got your friends. They care a lot about you. And Elliot seemed nice. Maybe you should be friends with him.
Just because Elliot chased off a few spiders doesn't mean we have to be friends.
Don't be so stubborn, Daniel. Elliot is a good wizard. You could learn a thing or two from him. That's why I asked him to keep an eye on you. So be nice. For me?
Fine, if it means that much to you.
Thank you. Now, you still need your rest, and I need to get home. Be good, okay?
Goodbye, Esme.
And that's where they found her. Crane claims she was attacked by N.O.T.M.E, but it's obvious she was just snooping around Professor Longbottom's office.
Maybe we should take a closer look at him too, just in case.
But we know it's not Longbottom. We were there.
And so was he. I'm not saying the professor is a villain, just that it's possible he had something to do with it. Maybe he supports N.O.T.M.E's message. Sharing magic with muggles isn't exactly dark wizard-worthy behavior.
Maybe not, but it's still illegal.
And all I'm saying is it's worth investigating. That's it.
Hello, Daniel.
Oh, it's you. Coming to check on me already?
Esme's just worried about you. She thought you might benefit from some extra guidance.
I'm doing just fine, thanks.
Trust me, I can relate to getting into trouble. I've been to McGonagall's office plenty of times in 7 years. Making friends in high places, it's all part of the game.
What game?
Life, of course. We're all playing, but some of us are better at it than others.
Yeah, and most of the time it feels like everyone else cheats.
That's because the game is rigged, my friend. It's just like Quidditch. If you want to win, sometimes you have to bend the rules.
I don't think cheating is necessary to have a good life. There are no shortcuts to becoming a better witch or wizard.
Oh? Then perhaps you'd care to test that theory.
Are you crazy? We're in the hospital. We'll get in trouble.
It appears to me that we're alone, and I'll try to make it fast.
That's not fair. You cheated.
Was this a formal duel? No. I won. Nothing else matters. You see, there are shortcuts to everything. You just need to know where to look. And you must be strong, even if you're afraid. Do you think I defeated that acromantula because I was afraid of it? No. I beat it because I was stronger.
I'm not afraid.
Fear is weakness, but it can also be motivation. Use it, feed off it, and your power will grow. That's how you protect your sister. Show everybody how strong you really are. Understand? Good. Now, come on, let's get you back to your dormitory. Filch has been skulking around here threatening everyone with detention, and you definitely don't want to run into him.
Definitely not.
Hello, where's Daniel? Wait, let me guess. He's with Elliot Evers. Again.
You don't approve?
I wouldn't say that, but Daniel hasn't been focused on finding the key. Since he began spending so much time with his new friend, I guess I'm just worried.
Worried about what, Ivy?
Nothing. How's Elliot?
He's very busy, but he did find the time to teach me a couple of advanced defensive spells. And a few offensive ones, too.
Be careful, Daniel. Messing around with advanced magic isn't a good idea.
Look who's talking.
All right, settle down. Today, we're going to work with several species of vampiric vegetation, which means we need to review defanging techniques. Everyone come up and pick a plant. Gloves on, please. Excellent work, class. I think even a Muggle dentist would be impressed.
And what, good sir, would a Muggle need with a collection of defanged vegetation? Perhaps for a display of magical might in front of some other Muggles, maybe?
What are you talking about? Are you all right, Miss Crane?
Oh, I'm quite all right. Tell me, Professor, where does one store such potentially illegal vegetation? Perhaps in a secret storeroom in the dungeons?
Who told you that?
I have my sources.
Well, yes, I have a storeroom, but it's hardly a secret. Just full of odds and ends, seeds mostly. Nothing illegal, I assure you.
I'll be the judge of that.
Erlin's beard. That's all for today. Class dismissed.
I think Crane might be coming undone.
Maybe. We'd better follow her and see what's in that dungeon. It could be the key.
It doesn't look like she's found anything.
I still don't see how Professor Longbottom could be in league with N.O.T.M.E. It just doesn't make sense.
Who knows? Elliot said everyone's a suspect.
That's ridiculous.
Is it?
Elliot, what are you doing here?
Having a bit of fun. Watch.
Aha! I have you now, N.O.T.M.E. That's not possible!
Why aren't her spells working?
Because it's a boggart, isn't it, Elliot? You told her Professor Longbottom was hiding something here, and then set a trap for her.
Yes. She deserved it for all the trouble she's caused.
No! I must capture you! I can't fail. Not again.
This feels wrong.
If you want to act the hero, be my guest. See you around, Daniel.
Does anyone remember how to fight a boggart?
How about 3 of them?
Mom?
You turned your back on the family, Daniel. Have you forgotten who you are?
No. I'll protect Esme. I'll be a good boy, Mom. I promise.
A good boy? No, Daniel. You're bad. Just like me.
Ridiculous!
Are you okay, Daniel?
Yes. Yes, I'm fine. It just surprised me.
Was that your mother?
No, I don't know. The boggart got it wrong. She's a good person. I'm a good person.
Crane ran off. I think she was embarrassed. Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it?
No. I'm fine, Ivy. Let's go.
There they go! This is so exciting. Do you think either of them has a chance?
There's only one position open, but Robin is very good. As for Kevin, I think he'll be happy to just stay upright on his broom.
Speaking of embarrassments, Crane is coming over. She's not alone. There's another woman with her. Hello, Miss Crane. Feeling better?
What? Oh, yes, I'm fine. Thank you. Now, children, allow me to introduce Rita Skeeter, reporter extraordinaire, and I'm proud to say, a good friend. Rita, these are the 3 students I mentioned.
Ah, yes. The trio who heroically battled the nefarious N.O.T.M.E to save... what was it again? A bush?
It was a tree. In Hogsmeade.
I understand, dear. You couldn't help but get involved, could you? There's a few like you every year. You stumble into trouble, lured by danger's siren song. It's the nature of this school, Lindarina. I'm sure of it. It inspires even the most hopeless to be heroes.
Hopeless? Do I look hopeless to you?
Not entirely, no. You do look a tad familiar, however. Have we met before? Been in the papers, have you?
No, I'm nobody.
My dear, we're all somebody, although some of us are more important than the rest.
Is that Professor Longbottom? I'll be right back.
Still, there's something about you, isn't there? Is it possible I've met your parents?
I doubt very much you've met Daniel's parents. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're trying to watch the Quidditch tryouts.
Yes, very thrilling, I'm sure. But I didn't come here to cover Quidditch, did I?
If you're here to write about Crane, good luck. Her investigation is a mess. I don't think there's anything you can say that's going to help her.
Help her? What makes you think I'm here to do that? I doubt anyone would read that. But you, there's still something about your face. Are you sure I've never met your mother?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you don't. It was wonderful to meet you all. Good luck with your Quidditch tryouts.
Actually, I think the tryouts are over. That was fast. Is that good or bad?
I don't know, but here comes Kevin. At least he's still in one piece. Don't tell him we missed most of his flying.
Kevin, you were, great!
Thank you. Be sure to tell Robin. The only reason I can fly this crazy broom is because of her. Did you see her up there? She was brilliant.
I made the team!
I want you to have this. You're already so good, but you deserve to fly the best broom in the sky. I can't wait to see you win us the Quidditch Cup.
I made the team, and I get to ride a firebolt!
Where's Daniel?
He said something about sending an owl to his mother, which I told him he couldn't do because they won't let owls into Azkaban. And then he said he had a better idea about how to talk to her and left. I'm sure it involves Elliot Evers, whatever it is.
No, I don't think it does. You better come with me. I know where he went.
Daniel wants to be alone. He needs to do this.
Let us pass, Elliot. We know what's best for our friend.
I don't think you know Daniel at all. He's not who you think he is. He's special.
We know him better than you. Now get out of our way.
No. If you want to see Daniel, you're going to have to get through me.
If you insist.
Look at you. Daniel, the good boy. You're not a good boy. You're the same as your father, your brother, and me. You know it's true. I'm a criminal, and I always have been. Stop lying to yourself and accept it. What are you afraid of, Danny?
Leave him alone. Ridiculous.
Daniel, why did you come here?
I missed her. I know that sounds crazy because it's just a boggart and not my mum, but it's not the only reason I came. If Gridley's right, if Mum's really a criminal, what does that make me?
You're not a bad person, Daniel. Trust me. I know about these things, remember?
I thought about that, Ivy. But this is different. I don't need to fight anyone to know who I am. I can feel it in my heart. When Elliot tricked Crane into finding the boggart, I knew it was wrong, but I was glad he did it. She deserved it.
No, I don't believe it. You're a good person, Daniel.
You're not listening, Ivy. I don't care if I'm good or bad. I want to be strong, powerful. I want to win, whatever it takes.
That doesn't make you a bad person, and it certainly doesn't make you a criminal, even if your whole family is in jail.
Not all of them. Esme is a good person, and I'm going to protect her, no matter what. Gridley said I should embrace who I am, and I'm going to do that.
You sound just like Elliot.
Do I? Good. He's going to be a powerful wizard, Ivy. And so am I. Ridiculous! You see? I'm not afraid anymore, and I know exactly who I am.
Yes. Yes, that looks very good. I believe we'll see a proper bloom by the end of the month, right on schedule.
That's great, but will the flower smell any better than the rest of it?
No, the stench will likely be worse, but it'll make for a very dramatic centerpiece at the blooming party. I've already received confirmation from more than a dozen eminent herbologists from around the globe. It's going to be quite the extravaganza.
You're throwing a party for the plant?
I know it's a bit unusual, but this bloom really is a significant event. We'll definitely need to practice bubblehead charms in class. That should help protect everyone at the party from the worst of the aroma.
Are you saying there's a spell we could have been using all along?
Oh, yes. Actually, I think it's in this book. It's a challenging charm, but you can practice it tonight while taking care of the star attraction.
We'll do our best, sir.
Excellent, and thank you again for coming in so early on a Saturday. Oh, and watch out for the oversized pests. They seem especially drawn to the smell. Good luck!
What do you think Professor Longbottom meant by oversized pests?
I'm sure he was just kidding. Ah, here we go. The bubblehead charm. It says it's excellent for avoiding unpleasant smells and breathing underwater.
For what? Robbing the mer people? That sounds like something your friend Elliot would say.
Elliot is not a criminal. Well, he just knows his way around the rules. He showed me that I need to focus on what's important to me, regardless of what anyone else thinks.
Including your friends?
Actually, I don't think Crane is going to be around much longer.
Who told you that?
Rita Skeeter wrote an article blaming the Ministry's failure to catch N.O.T.M.E on Crane. She says Crane accused Professor Longbottom out of jealousy, and it's her fault that students are in danger.
That's not true at all.
Tell that to Gridley. He sent another owl demanding to see me tonight. I've got a feeling he's been reading the Prophet.
You can't see him alone. You have to tell someone. Tell Hagrid. Or Professor Longbottom. He'll understand.
And risk Esme getting hurt? I can't. I need to do this myself. But don't worry, I'll be careful. I won't do anything crazy. I promise.
Guys? I don't think the professor was kidding about the pests.
Ugh, come on. Let's clean up. We're already late for breakfast.
There you are! Did you see this morning's paper?
Did they include us in the story this time?
Well, there is a story about Crane's investigation, but it doesn't mention any of you by name.
That's good. The last thing I need to be is famous.
There is another story by Rita Skeeter, and while I'm sure none of it is true,
What? What's the story about?
I knew it! Little Danny Page is a bloody criminal, just like his dear old dad. The whole family is in jail. His mum is even in Azkaban. I knew it all along, of course. He has that look.
Shut up, Cassandra!
Or what? You'll curse me? Go ahead, then. Tell us the truth, Daniel. Are you a bloody page, or were you not good enough for Daddy's crooked little muggle empire?
Yes, all of it! My family are a bunch of criminals! Go ahead and get a good look. Laugh, point. Call me a criminal. I don't care what you think. Any of you.
Mum's in Azkaban, is she? What for? Giving birth to a freak like you?
Probably happy to be rid of him. He's not exactly a master criminal, is he?
Daniel, no! You're better than this!
Oh, I know I am. And now, I'm going to show them.
Enough! I will not have the Great Hall turned into a dueling club. Certainly not during breakfast.
Daniel started the fight. He should be locked up, just like his parents.
Don't you just shut up! Our students are judged by the character they display while here, not by the circumstances of their upbringing. But bad behavior is still bad behavior, and attacking another student will not be tolerated. Detention, tonight.
Fine.
Daniel, wait!
Leave me alone!
But we're your friends. We'll stick by you no matter what.
I don't need a friend right now. Go back to the castle. I'll see you later at detention.
Call the Ministry! There's a dangerous criminal on the loose at Hogwarts.
Go ahead! Do your worst! I don't care!
You will when the next one hits you in the face.
That was brilliant.
I thought you'd like that. But next time, do it yourself. I won't always be around to stick up for you.
I know. It's just everybody knows about my family now.
Now you've got nothing to hide. They can't hurt you anymore. And if they try, hurt them right back. Give them a real reason to be afraid of you.
Thank you.
Besides, if everyone thinks you're a villain, they'll be thrilled when you turn out to be the hero. Unless you really are the bad guy. See you around, Daniel.
I told you not to come. I could have done this by myself.
If you think I'd let you face Ridley alone, you're crazy.
You certainly made a mess of things, didn't you? Dueling in the halls, talking to the press, making a celebrity of yourself. It's a wonder N.O.T.M.E hasn't fled the school. And now here you are, without my key, even though you know who has it.
We do.
It's Longbottom, you fools! His name is all over the Daily Prophet. Crane even had him pegged from the start.
Well, he's a respected professor and a hero. Even Rita Skeeter doesn't believe he's involved.
Skeeter knows how to write a story, that's all. It's Longbottom, has to be. He was there the first night in Hogsmeade, and he clearly has something to hide. The only thing I can't figure out is this blooming gala. Who does such a thing?
Maybe it's not a party. Maybe it's an auction for the key.
Of course! He's going to sell the skeleton key to the highest bidder, yes! That's what I would do. That's what I will do. After I get my key back.
I'm working on it. I just need more time.
What you need is motivation. Mr. Pronk?
Esme!
I warned you, Daniel. I gave you more than enough time to pay your mother's debt. Now I fear it's become your debt, and I intend to collect in full from your sister.
I'll get your key. Let her go! I'll get your key.
I know you will, because you are going to do exactly what I tell you from now on, starting with the silly flower affair. I plan to attend the gala and beat Longbottom at his own game.
You'll never get close to Longbottom. Not without my help.
There it is! That's what I've been waiting to hear. Finally, the young criminal shows his true colors. Welcome to the game, Daniel Page.
go back to school. Cover for me until I get back. I won't be long.
You can't help him, Daniel. He's a villain.
But I have to do this. Sometimes you have to be bad to do good.
But I came to protect you. I'm not going to leave you here.
You will. I know what I'm doing. Now go and be careful. And don't tell Ivy.
This is so exciting.
It's so close now. Whoever catches the golden snitch will win the match. And the cup.
I have faith in Robin. I'm sure she'll make all the difference.
I'm surprised Daniel isn't here. He promised not to miss the final match.
He suggested we not attend Professor Longbottom's blooming party. He said there might be trouble.
I can't believe Daniel is going along with this. He knows it's not Longbottom. This is all Elliot's fault, trying to turn Daniel into someone he's not.
Daniel doesn't think so. He says everyone has been treating him differently since his family secret came out. I've seen students move away from him in the halls, like they're afraid of him.
No, I refuse to believe that Daniel is like that. He's a good person. We just have to show him who he really is.
Wow! Did you see that? Robin scored a goal! Go, Robin!
It appears my investigation, much like my employment with the Ministry, has come to an end.
And what if they were? We know who was behind the attack in Hogsmeade, and it wasn't N.O.T.M.E.
What are you talking about?
The real criminal is named Victor Gridley. He's blackmailing our friend into doing something very bad, and we need your help to stop it.
Oh my, you certainly have wild imaginations. A notorious criminal mastermind is not me, and you figured it out.
Gridley isn't N.O.T.M.E, although he is responsible for the attack in Hogsmeade. We don't know who N.O.T.M.E is.
So this is an unrelated criminal conspiracy that you just happened to stumble into. Is that it? I'm sorry, children. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I think it's best that you leave this matter to the professionals. Good day, and good luck with your schooling. Ta-ta!
The blooming party is tomorrow, and we still don't know what Gridley has planned. Should we tell the headmistress?
No, that would get Daniel in trouble for sure. We need to trust our friend and hope he knows what he's doing.
I know you're here. Gossamer told me he saw a masked man near Longbottom's storeroom. Please, I need to talk to you.
Hello, Daniel.
I know who you are, Elliot.
I'd hoped you'd be the one to figure it out. I did leave you plenty of clues, after all. Which one gave me away?
The bludger. It looked like a dragon when it exploded, which was just like a spell N.O.T.M.E used against us in Hogsmeade at the beginning of the year.
It's true. I am N.O.T.M.E. Or should I say, we are. I and 6 other Hogwarts alumni make up the Nocturnal Order of Tricks and Magical Exhibitions. Exposing Muggles to magic has been a team effort from the start.
I know. and I support what you're doing. Muggles should know about us, and wizards shouldn't be punished for sharing magic with them.
I don't suppose you came here to talk politics, did you?
The skeleton key. I need it.
Ah, yes, Gridley's key. I couldn't give it back, not to him. I'm doing the world a service, trust me.
But this is different. Gridley has a plan. I'm going to try to stop him, but if I can't, I need that key to save my sister.
And if I give it to you, what do I get in return?
What do you want?
Isn't it obvious?
You want me to join N.O.T.M.E?
I didn't say that. I want you to join me.
Why?
Oh, Daniel. Why do you think I spent so much time with you this year? You and I are very much the same. I need someone like you by my side. And you need me.
So, if I agree to join you, then you'll give me the key?
I will make it available to you. But not before Gridley makes his play. So, what do you say, Daniel? Are you with me?
I don't see Daniel or Gridley. Maybe they aren't coming.
They'll be here. It's possible they're in disguise.
Welcome to the party! I'm so glad you could come. You had better cast your bubblehead charms. The Mimbulus Mimbletonia is quite ripe tonight.
How do I look?
Bubbly. Let's split up and look for Gridley. He has to be here somewhere.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming. I'm not one for making speeches, but I'm so very proud of this specimen that I hope you'll indulge me a few words. As you can see, the Mimbulus Mimbletonia is nearly at full bloom. That means it's full of stink sap, so I must warn you not to get too close. Even the slightest nudge might set it off. I've gotten quite used to the unique fragrance, but I'm told it's rather pungent.
No luck. Gridley's either not here, or he's wearing a very good disguise. I don't know how we're going to find him in this crowd.
That's it! Look for someone who isn't having a good time. Someone who isn't interested in the plant at all.
Everyone seems very excited about the big stinker as far as... There! That wizard behind the professor! He doesn't look happy at all!
That's him! Come on!
Revelio!
My bubblehead charm is gone!
Ugh, mine too. Oh no! Look!
Take him, Mr. Pronk!
I won't let you steal it.
No one wants your smelly old plant, Professor. It's time you dropped the act. We know who you are, and like it or not, you're coming with us, not me.
Get behind me.
Oh no! Professor!
You're late, Daniel. Now finish them.
No. Give it up, Gridley. You can't win.
Oh, Daniel. I thought we were friends. What would your mother say?
She'd be proud of me for tricking a fool like yourself.
A fool, am I? Gentlemen! Teach these children a lesson they won't soon forget.
Is everyone all right?
We're still standing, thanks to you.
Where's Professor Longbottom?
Gridley took him.
It won't take Gridley long to figure out that the professor isn't N.O.T.M.E. He's going to be very mad.
Then we need to give him what he wants.
How? We still don't know who the real N.O.T.M.E is, and we're no closer to finding the key.
I may have an idea about that. Thanks to Elliot.
Elliot? Ugh, Daniel, your so-called friend has been lying to Crane all year. He's the one who made her chase after Longbottom.
No, it's more complicated than that. I know what I'm doing. Come on. Remember the day Elliot saved us from the spiders?
You mean the day he knocked Kevin off his broom?
Yes, which was the same day that Crane was snooping around the pitch, looking for something. She checked Robin's quaffle but didn't find anything. Well...
There's something inside of it.
System Aperio. I give you the skeleton key.
Daniel, whose trunk is that?
Elliot Evers!
Let's go get my sister. They must be inside.
Are you sure you don't want to tell anybody?
There isn't time to be patient. Esme is counting on me.
Why isn't Elliot helping us? He could have given you it at any time. He is not me.
I told you it's complicated, and he's not with them anymore. He only kept the key to make sure Gridley didn't get it.
He did finally give the key to Daniel. That has to count for something.
Maybe. I just wish we had a better plan.
I'm sorry, Ivy, but I'm not waiting any longer. I have to go.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go with Daniel. Ivy, you wait here. If we're not out with Esme and the Professor in 10 minutes...
Then I'll burst down the door and cast a spell at everything that moves. Please be careful.
We will.
It's locked, but there's a note. It says, don't bother knocking, come in, or don't come at all.
I guess that means he's expecting us. With the key. Gemino.
I assume this means you've brought my prize.
Where's Esme? Where's Professor Longbottom?
All in good time, Daniel. It appears you were correct about Longbottom not being the culprit. He genuinely doesn't know anything about the key, not me, or my business affairs.
You tortured him, didn't you?
He'll be fine. Now, about that key.
Show me my sister!
Oh, Daniel. I thought we were past this. All right, then. Let's see what you've got?
Stupefy. That's not possible.
These gloves are protected by a permanent shield charm. Would you believe I bought them at a joke shop? Designed by former students, I believe. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. Give me my key. Good. Very good. Now, I believe you still owe me a name.
I know his name, but it seems to me it might be worth more than a few galleons.
Bravo, Daniel! A criminal at last! Your mother would be so proud. Alas, this is not a negotiation. Now, tell me, who is not me?
Evers. His name is Elliot Evers. He's a student at Hogwarts.
Yes, I seem to recall hearing that name. A Quidditch champion, and the infamous N.O.T.M.E as well. Quite a busy wizard.
I gave you his name. Now take me to my sister.
As you wish.
Are you all right?
Where are we?
Some kind of dungeon? There's someone on the floor.
Professor Longbottom! He's unconscious, but breathing. Who's there?
Are you all right?
I'm cold, so cold, and so very afraid. I didn't think you'd ever come.
I'm so sorry, Esme. I should have come sooner. This is all my fault. It's going to be all right, I promise.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a cage opening. That's why your sister is so afraid, Daniel. It's the Dementor!
I'm sorry, Daniel. I told you there would be consequences. Now tell me, how good are your Patronus charms? I hope you've had time to practice, because I recruited another associate.
Daniel, we can't beat two Dementors. What do we do?
I have an idea.
That's not going to accomplish anything.
Unless I'm not aiming at you. At your desk!
Desk? What? You're leaving my desk? Wait! Stop!
Now you'll have to deal with them too.
Fool! They work for me! Take the children! All of them!
Thanks. That's an impressive Patronus.
I've been practicing too. I'm glad you're okay.
You forgot about Longbottom's wand, didn't you? First rule of being a criminal, Daniel. Always know where all the weapons are.
You missed one.
Wow, nice punch, Professor.
Thank you. I take it this is the fellow who attacked you at the beginning of the year, yes?
He was pretending to be not me.
Really? There was a member of the group at school?
No, it was all a scheme to get this.
All this nonsense was over a silly little key. Crane will be very disappointed.
There's more, sir. It's complicated.
It always is. You helped him sneak into Hogwarts, didn't you?
Yes, sir. I had to.
He took my sister. I'd do anything for her.
I'm sure you would. You can tell your story to the Ministry when they come calling, and they will. But in the meantime, we should tend to your sister.
It's over, Esme. I'll get you some help. We'll take you to the matron at Hogwarts.
Poppy can probably tend to the bump on the back of my head, but if your sister experienced prolonged exposure to a Dementor, you better take her to St. Mungo's. They've got some wonderful healers there who will take care of her.
How is she?
They say it could be a while before we'll know if there's any permanent damage. This is my fault.
Fine. We'll keep his secret. But what about you, Daniel? Will you be your old self when we start school next year?
I'll always be your friend, but you can't ask me not to change, especially now that I know who I am.
We make our own choices in life, Daniel.
This is my choice, Ivy. The world is a hard place. I won't let it beat me. You may not always agree with the choices I make, but you're going to have to accept them.
Just don't ask me to idly stand by if I think you're making a mistake.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I want to say goodbye to Esme.
Sure.
Hello, Daniel.
Hello, Elliot. What do you want?
I think you know. Very clever to make a duplicate. I assume the Ministry has the fake.
Yes. Eventually, someone will notice that it's not the real skeleton key. What's to stop Gridley from telling them everything? He knows your name.
Yes, my name. I suppose that was your attempt at revenge for not helping you sooner?
Esme might never be the same. If I had the key, I could have stopped Gridley from hurting her.
Don't be naive. Gridley knew taking your sister was the only way to motivate you. As for the Ministry, he can tell them whatever he wants. No one will believe him.
As long as I stick to my story.
Yes, very good, Daniel. You're becoming every bit as confident and powerful as I knew you could be. Now, give me my key.
I never wanted it anyway.
I still believe in you, Daniel. I see us doing great things together. In my new order.
If I join you, things are going to be different this time. We're going to be equals. You're going to listen to me. And no more lies.
Anything else?
Yes, one more thing.
Everything all right?
Fine. We should get back to school.
Definitely. I can't wait to see... Excuse me. I should watch where I'm going.
Quite all right, dear. I should have... Oh my! It's you! When did you wake up? And where did you get such clothes?
I'm sorry. Have we met?
Met? Missy, I've known you for almost 3 years. We've talked almost every day, we have. Well, I've talked. You mostly just listen. I can't believe you woke up and no one told me.
Woke from what? Who do you think I am?
Well, I don't know, now do I? No one does.
But now that you're awake, you can introduce yourself proper.
My name is Ivy, but I still don't know what you're talking about.
Ma'am, you know Ivy because you think she's a patient here at St. Mungo's and has been for 3 years. Is that correct?
Her bed's right over there next to... Oh! Someone's sleeping in it. That's a rather quick turnaround. I need to have a word with admissions about that. Excuse me.
Ivy, I think it's your sister.
She looks just like you.
All this time, she's been here. Asleep? How can that be?
They must not have known who she was.
But surely someone could have figured it out. Or why didn't Nana check the hospital? Why didn't I?
It's okay, Ivy. You found her.
Yes, I found her. It's okay. It's all going to be...
You're in trouble. He's watching you.
Winifred? What? Who's watching me?
Not you, Ivy. You.